Welcome to the Ventnor blog interviews for the 2007 Ventnor West Parish Elections. What's your view about Ventnor going plastic carrier bag free and the vent bag proposal? Is there anything that you think the Town Council can do to help it succeed?
I think it's something that if we can achieve it would be excellent. The Town Council can would certainly gain a lot by advertising on the back of it and promoting it as hard as they can. To actually achieve it, I think is going to be a lot more difficult, and I think maybe the timescales are a little bit optimistic. Even if we as a town are moving very much that way, there may be a little bit more of an issue for people coming into the area, particularly again tourists and that who are not familiar with it, maybe to come to terms with it unless there are facilities there that they can understand and run with, that's not going to cost them more money and is not going to alienate them from the local community. I'd hate to see tourism being blamed, if you like, for using plastic bags and that when the rest of us has been educated out of it, when obviously their lifestyles are totally different to ours, and therefore it may take a little longer.
I can't question. I think it's a no-brainer. Yes, do. The reason Susan and I embedded it immediately into the environment part of the town plan, we couldn't see any reason why we shouldn't. It's so illogical not to do this. What staggered us was the speed with which people adopted it, which is a bit speechless, quite honestly. We did not expect things to go this quickly. But what was really interesting was the speed with which the town's residents reacted in such a positive way to this. We have not encountered one single negative comment from anybody. Town councils can do, if they so choose to do it, and that is to lead by example. It's quite simple. Use Morse bags, use repeatable carrier bags. Don't be seen grabbing handfuls of plastic bags out of supermarkets, and just work on reducing waste, to be honest. I think just put our hearts where our mouths are, if that makes sense.
The plastic bag free idea is absolutely brilliant. Whether it can actually be put in place, I'm not quite sure. I really would like to do some research on what happened in Devon. The community that managed to be successful with the scheme there obviously have a lot to teach us, and so I would back it totally, and as I say, do some research into how they actually succeeded.
Actually, I brought this up at the Green Party meeting a few weeks ago, and we adopted a resolution, had a bit in the county press about it too. Yes, we're all for it. I mean, that's good conservation politics. There's a meeting today, I think, at the community cafe about bag making. I've just sent them a little note saying, well, good on you, get on with it, find out where we can get string bags. They used to be great, you know. Maybe we ought to start a knitting class for string bags. No, it's wonderful and we should be doing it. Yeah, give them a sewing machine to help them to do the sewing. That's about all you can do. It's a good private initiative. We should encourage it. Yeah.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is I'm not going to put down local businesses. I want to embrace it, and you can't change things overnight. You know, I'd like to, but you can't actually do that. We have to look at renewable energy sources. The town itself has to look at renewable energy sources. I would like to see some sort of wind initiative or some solar initiative. The technology is there. It's just whether the will from the council and the elected councillors at the county hall will actually do something about that.